If you are over the age of 60, your daily routine could be the reason that your chance of having a stroke is increasing without you even realizing it. The majority of elderly people believe that the only causes of strokes are high blood pressure or a history of strokes in their family. But the fact of the matter is that the beverage that you consume first thing in the morning might have a significant impact. There is a growing concern among medical professionals that some beverages consumed in the morning might inadvertently cause blood to clot, cause an increase in blood pressure, and lower the amount of oxygen that is delivered to the brain, therefore establishing the ideal conditions for a stroke. What is the most terrifying aspect? Despite the fact that many of these behaviors appear to be normal and even healthy, they are in no way safe for an aging body. On this video, we will count down 5 typical morning beverages, some of which are deadly and others of which can save your life, that have direct effects on your brain, blood vessels, and the chance of having a stroke. You will discover which ones to avoid, which ones to embrace, and the one most significant error that might trouble your odds of having a stroke during your lifetime. In the event that you, or someone you care about, is 60 years old or older, you should not miss this movie. As a result of the fact that a single mistaken drink in the morning might potentially alter the course of events. Starting tomorrow morning, let's decide to start making more intelligent decisions. Number 1. Sweetened iced coffee. Iced coffee may appear to be a harmless beverage, particularly on a warm morning. Nevertheless, when it is sweetened with flavored syrups, additional creams, or store-bought mixes, it transforms into a concocted danger of stroke. People in their senior years frequently seek for iced coffee that contains more sugar or artificial creamers because they believe it provides a mild wake-up. However, what it truly does is cause a surge in blood sugar levels and almost immediately causes blood vessels to constrict. Studies have shown that consuming sugar in conjunction with caffeine causes the blood to become more viscous and causes a significant increase in blood pressure, particularly in the first 2 hours of the day. When this happens, your heart has to work harder to pump blood, which might raise the likelihood of a clot forming, which is an early risk factor for stroke. The fact that many elderly people are unaware of the salt that is concealed in flavored creamers is another factor that contributes to the pressure that is placed on the heart and arteries. If you find yourself reaching for iced coffee first thing in the morning, you might want to consider preparing it at home using unsweetened cold brew and a dash of almond milk. Steer clear of mixes purchased from stores or variations sold at coffee shops that have elaborate toppings. It might not seem like a significant adjustment at first, but your arteries and brain will be grateful to you for making this change. After 60 years of age, the objective is to reduce inflammation and maintain blood vessel width and flexibility. On the other hand, sweetened iced coffee has the whole opposite effect. Time to make a more intelligent switch. Number 2. Packaged fruit juice. Despite the fact that fruit juice may appear to be healthy, when it is packaged in a bottle or box, it is sometimes a concentrated sugar bomb that poses a risk to elderly people who are concerned about the possibility of having a stroke. The vast majority of commercial juices, including those that are branded as 100% juice, are devoid of fiber and contain an excessive amount of both primary and secondary sugars. The quick entry of these carbohydrates into your system, which results in a spike of glucose and a sharp increase in blood pressure, occurs when they are ingested in the morning on an empty stomach. It is possible for this rise to put stress on your cardiovascular system, which can cause your arteries to become less flexible and more prone to rupture or obstruction. There is a correlation between this and an increased risk of having a heart attack or a stroke over time. Grape juice, orange juice, and even apple juice are all examples of some of the most prominent causes. They may appear to be a clever method of obtaining vitamins, but because they lack the fiber that is found in whole fruit, they come into contact with your body much more quickly. It is recommended that you switch to blending entire fruits with water or adding chia seeds for fiber if you want a fruity start to your day. On top of that, you should consume the fruit instead. Your brain needs a constant and sustained flow of energy, not a flood of sugar, in order to function properly. To preserve your blood vessels, minimize inflammation, and provide your brain with the oxygen it needs to remain alert, all you need to do is switch from drinking bottled juice to directly drinking water. Number 3. Diet sodas or zero-sugar beverages. They believe that diet sodas are a healthier alternative since they do not contain sugar, Thus, a lot of older citizens choose to drink them. On the other hand, current studies suggest that these manufactured beverages can be much more harmful. Chemicals such as aspartame and sucralose, which are included in diet drinks, can cause your metabolism to get confused, boost your desire for food, and still cause your insulin levels to surge. In other words, even if you don't consume any sugar, your brain and blood vessels will still be affected. Further research has shown that these sweeteners are associated with an increased risk of blood clots, atrial fibrillation, and unexpected changes in blood pressure, particularly in individuals who are older. According to the findings of one study, older citizens who consume diet sodas on a regular basis have a greatly increased chance of experiencing a stroke and experiencing an early deterioration in their memory. These beverages also cause you to get dehydrated, and since dehydration causes the blood to become thicker, it increases the likelihood that you may have a blood clot. Number 4. Energy drinks or sports drinks. There is a common belief that energy drinks and sports drinks may help you stay energized and hydrated, but research has shown that these beverages really cause more damage than benefit for elderly citizens. An increase in heart rate, the development of arrhythmias, and dangerously elevated blood pressure are all potential side effects of drinking energy drinks, which contain high doses of caffeine, sugar, and stimulants. Some versions even include guarana or taurine, which are additional stimulants that your heart, which is becoming older, does not want at this time. Despite the fact that sports drinks contain less caffeine, they frequently include salt and artificial colors, both of which are detrimental to the health of people's blood vessels. In those over the age of 60, this combination can result in chronic dehydration and impaired circulation, both of which have a direct influence on the risk of stroke. Consuming energy drinks disrupts the equilibrium of blood flow to your brain, which is essential for proper functioning. These substances have the potential to make you nervous, cause you to get dehydrated, and put you at a greater risk of developing blood clots. When you wake up in the morning, if you want to give yourself a boost, drink some warm lemon water with a bit of Himalayan salt. It assists in maintaining a balance of your electrolytes without causing your system to get overloaded. The bodies of senior citizens were not intended to consume these commercial beverages, and senior hearts were not intended to consume them either. It is important to avoid falling by flashy labeling or promises of hydration and concentration. Drinking energy drinks should not be a part of your everyday routine since the focus should be on protecting your brain.